Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Spelunky. Do I sound positive? I feel like I start so many of these episodes by asking a rhetorical question, but I feel positive. We're in with the new recording session of Spelunky here, but the last recording session, consisting of 3 videos, despite not ending on the greatest note, was probably the most consistent 3 videos I put out, or the most successful 3 videos I put out. Now, I was using Pirate Lady for that, but I kind of feel like Mustache Man is my go-to. I've had some good runs with Mustache Man, and I really feel like my Spelunky Foo is maybe at the height of its powers, the strongest it's ever been, in all likelihood. But in any case, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I might be a very big man here. Why doesn't he ever take the Molotov cocktail, or is that a bottle of whiskey beside him? I don't understand. Seems like that would be useful for one reason or another. Could be like the end of the thing, where he just gets shithouse drunk while the world dies around him. But in any case, we're gonna be playing a little bit of Spelunky here. I'm using a different controller, which is enough to possibly throw me off here. I'm already feeling a little bit wonky. The A button's a little bit sticky, but you know, maybe that's exactly what I need. Maybe it's like NASCAR or something, and the difference between a great run and a not so great run is literally just gonna be a very minor tweak in our control input. Obviously, I'm probably either oversimplifying or giving far too much credit to NASCAR, but in any case, well, let's move onwards. By the way, if you're European and you don't know what NASCAR is, it is an American motorsports where people get in souped-up cars and drive around in a circle, for better or for worse. Don't mean anything negative by that. Thank God there's no spikes down there. Damsel, no! There's no spikes down there either, but you triggered an arrow trap. And beyond that, I kind of have to spend some time exploring up here. So goodbye to you, Esmeralda. I will see you later, potentially. Because it looks like there's actually a pretty sweet haul, at least in terms of treasure over here. I will have to use 1 bomb, which seems like a foolish mistake. But that being said, there's a ton of treasure over here, and maybe a crate. That's kind of what I'm gambling on. Even if we don't get a crate, we're gonna get more than enough treasure to eventually buy another bomb bag, or possibly even a bomb box, because we now are at 12,500. We're gonna be maybe at 15,000 by the time we actually finish with this. Now, the real question is whether or not... That's already been triggered, thank God. The real question is whether or not I want to use another bomb to kind of access this area. There's no other way in here. It appears there's like 2,500 gold and another way down, which means maybe there's another way up and I could just use a rope to get to it. See, I'm trying to use my noggin when I'm playing Spelunky. Not just my fingers, but also my brain. Also, my best tip when it comes to seducing the ladies. And you know, you should be getting your tips on seduction and dating from someone who makes their living getting all smelly and gross in their underwear playing video games for the amusement of others on the internet. Strangers, really, if we're gonna be 100% accurate. Alright, let's toss this rope up here. I'm willing to gamble 1 rope on the prospect of gaining, what, 2,500? Could try to get 3,000 if we could trigger that arrow trap, but let's not get crazy. Did I take the damsel through to the exit already? That seems like something I would do. We're already at 22,000, which is fantastic. If we get a shop on the next floor, then we can buy some bombs. We could even buy a bomb box. Hell, we could even buy maybe a cape or something. We'd have a very positive base moving forwards. I realize I'll never be Michael A. L. Fox in Spelunky, but I don't have to be Michael A. L. Fox in Spelunky. I just have to be Northernlion in Spelunky. Just the best version of myself, shall we say. Now, we are on a dark level here. This is going to mark a pretty significant point on this run. Markedly, it'll be the point where I either die or survive. Obviously, that's probably pretty clear, but I did buy a bomb box there. That's going to give us 10 or 12, it was 12 more bombs. And by picking up those 12 more bombs, we still have enough money to like justify another purchase if we wanted to, but it's kind of not necessary at this point, especially with 15 bombs. I can't really see myself using that many. Now, the balancing agent on dark levels, of course, is these lightning bugs. They're worth 5,000 each. And obviously, the more of these that I pick up, the happier I'll be. If I could just snag that one, good. Again, the fact that we can get an extra 10,000 maybe on this floor does possibly make up for the fact that it's going to be a pain in the ass. I will try to take our damsel to the exit without getting him killed, which, you know, might have varying degrees of success there. But one of the big contributing factors to my success in recent videos, I feel, has been that I've been a little bit more health conscious, shall we say. I've been watching my trans fats. I think our damsel just fell down, but I kind of want to throw this over there just to check. That actually went fairly perfectly. Now, we've got an interesting situation here that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of. Mostly I'm concerned, by the way, this is going to cost us a rope because I'm a ding-dong, but our damsel is very far away from that spider, or very close to that spider, literally the exact opposite of what I said. Our damsel is very close to that spider, which means get the lightning bug. Fantastic. That it's going to be difficult for us to use a bomb to blow up the spider and get the paste. Now, it's essential that we get the paste, and I'd also like to get the damsel. So, we might have to use another rope here, but trust me when I say that it's worth it. We can always buy more ropes later. We're going to pick up the damsel without alerting the spider, make our way back here, drop off the damsel, come back this way. The ghost is probably coming in, you know, maybe 30 seconds, and then just toss a bomb in here, like so. That should be good. That gives us the paste. It also gives us a little extra treasure. Fantastic. We're at 39,000 and we bought some stuff on this floor. So I'm feeling pretty psyched about that. We're going to be at nearly 40,000. We're going to exit to the next floor. We're going to have 6 health. We've got paste already. 14 bombs. Really, these are probably some of the 2 original or best mine floors that I've had in a long time. Now, we do have a Monty up here. More health I get in the early game, the less I have to worry as we approach the mid game. I mean, obviously this health is kind of a moot point after a certain point because we'll just enter that area where we have to die ourselves to use the Ankh. We are on my skin is crawling level, and I'm tempted to pick up that idol, but I don't think it's totally necessary. I would love to get us some altars. Oh, the Udjat Eye is here. By the way, I'd like completely forgotten about the Udjat Eye. Was not thinking about it at all. We will throw Monty here and then rescue him. I just want to make sure there's no spikes down here. It looks like he's going to be safe, so, I mean, I could just immediately go for that chest, but in the meantime, I kind of want to do a little bit more exploration, not for gold, because we're doing fantastically from a gold standpoint, just to make sure that I'm not missing the treasure chest. Of course, with my luck, the treasure chest is probably going to be located in, like, some area that's horribly surrounded by grandfather spiders, but hey, thankfully, you know, that's why we buy more bombs than we need, just in case we might need more than we expect a little bit later. So let's look down here. That's our exit. Could get to that with some clever use of bombs. There's our chest, actually. Now, is there any way to make my life easier by just using a bomb to get down there? No need, actually. Basically, on this floor, the amount of danger that I have to take is pretty much equal, or it's pretty much dependent on however much treasure I want to get. And I don't necessarily need to get a lot of treasure, although I might like to. I don't want to waste any bombs to make it happen. So we're going to throw Monty down here. There's no spikes, so he should be totally fine. I really don't want to have to use a rope to get to that treasure chest, but I don't know if it's going to be possible for us to... Maybe if I do like some kind of sweet Assassin's Creed jump, like so. Hey, there we go. That's good, because that was actually... Like, we're on our last rope, so... Just going to see if Monty can kill that snake, and indeed he did. And we'll jump on like so. That was actually... I'm not going to say it's a masterful floor, because that is a gross exaggeration of my skills and my execution, but that was probably the best I've could have possibly imagined me doing on that floor. We picked up the Udjat Eye. We're at 48,000. This next floor is basically all gravy. Let's try to get some more health, get some more items, sacrifice at the altar. We are at the snake pit, but considering we already have enough treasure, the snake pit's kind of a weird value proposition here. You know, normally it's pretty much a gimme that you want to go to the snake pit because you can get the Matic, and the Matic is going to allow you to get a ton of treasure moving forwards, but we don't necessarily need the Matic. But it could still be a valuable asset. So that's what I'm struggling with right now. Obviously, this is going to be our way down. So if I want to go down this way, I guess I should decide pretty quick. There is another path downwards here that might be, you know, just as lucrative for me, but probably in all likelihood will not be. I could also always go about things the kind of roundabout way. And actually, I just want the spider to see if he's going to fall down here. I don't think he is. We can always get him later if he does. We can always go the other way and kind of bomb our way in through the side of the snake pit. I was actually kind of hoping for ropes there, to be honest with you. I'm not psyched about this situation because I'm probably going to take damage. I can't imagine myself not getting hit by that spider, so you know what? We got some extra bombs. I can afford to use some of these to make this happen. Might have seemed a little bit like a waste, but we didn't take damage, so as far as I'm concerned, that's fairly okay. I mean, we could have afforded to take some damage, but whatever. We're in a fine position right here. Just kind of want to get this guy over here, where he will not be able to hurt me. This arrow trap is already fired, obviously. There's our Matic. We could probably get that with just 1 or 2 bombs, which would definitely be worth it, especially considering the situation that we're in, where we have so many. Now, just kind of want to... I worry about this explosive, like this powder keg right here. Especially with that snake nearby. I wonder if I could just... Oh, okay, we're going to waste some bombs here. For probably bad reasons, but this has opened up a path for us. 4 bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113 And, you know, we picked up some treasure as a result of this. The real question is, do we want to go in here and get the Matic? And you know what? I can't imagine it not paying for itself, so let's bomb our way in. Even if it takes me more bombs than expected, it's still probably going to be worth it. Again, this is not necessarily the best way to do things, and we are using a lot of bombs to make this happen. That being said, we can afford to use a lot of bombs to make it happen. Again, buying that bomb box has now paid off with a ton of treasure. And the reason I'm kind of spending bombs to get treasure at this point is because the more money we have, the more advantages that we can buy in the black market. We don't just have to buy the Ankh now. We could possibly buy Ankh Cape or Ankh Compass, Ankh climbing gloves, you know, there's any number of possible options. So I'm probably going to mine as much as possible on this floor before the ghost comes, and then after the ghost comes, we'll probably leave. Alright, well, that was fast. I do want to get to this treasure chest if possible. Like so. Picked up another 1,200 there. Good! Alright, the other reason we kind of want to take the... Just wanted to make sure we had everything there. The other reason we want to make sure we take the Matic with us is so... I didn't get Monty there, which is kind of surprising to me. Is so I don't have to use any bombs to get to the black market. So far, so good, though. This has been a very good run. There's another extra 10,000 here possibly awaiting us. Just need to make sure that I take this with us wherever we go, which might be a little difficult. I don't like babysitting items in this game. But there's a Monty there as well. So you know what? Why don't we dig our way down to Monty there, and we'll create like a staircase that we can get out of. That's very important because we don't have any ropes available right now. So now we're babysitting basically everything in the game that we could possibly be babysitting. Let's leave Monty in here in this relatively safe area. We'll keep the idol over there because that's like literally our lowest priority right now. Even getting this 1 extra health from Monty in this position is probably more valuable. I'm just trying to think about how we could do this while still being able to get all these items. So I think what we want to do, this is going to be a babysitting floor, which means, you know, kind of by nature, a slow floor. We're going to hope that Monty lives through that. The extra 10,000 from the idol, even though I said it's our lowest priority, it's not no priority. Let's toss this down there as well. And again, hopefully there's no spikes or, you know, rushing water that would really put us in a terrible position. Thank you for negating my fall damage there. Now we should just be able to kill you with the boomerang. We'll stick with the Matic, though, because it is useful for now. Don't really want to go into the... I'll have to kill the bat now, unfortunately. It's simple. We killed the bat, man. So clever. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going down this way. I kind of... There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. So no need to finish that train of thought, I suppose. Our idol must... Oh! I saw some blinking from the black market. Where is he? Take a look around. Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to try to bust through the wall here. Or bust through the water, I should say. Is it blinking more frequently? Not really. Which worries me a little bit. In fact, it's not blinking at all anymore. So we know it's probably closer to the bottom right portion of the map then. Let's fall down here a little bit. Is it around here? Is it blinking? It is blinking more frequently now. So we're going to try to bust through some of these tiki traps. In fact, I'm just going to use a bomb because we can afford it. It appears actually, though, that it's right under me. So let's drop down through here. There's obviously our exit. We'll take our idol. I want to get this treasure. It has decided. I thought I was going to get hit there. We're going to be able to get to nearly 100,000. I did use our final rope to get Monty under the assumption that we'll be able to buy more ropes in the shop because we are going to have like $100,000, which is way more than I normally have at this point. And now we should just kind of start mining like crazy, I suppose. If the ghost comes from this direction, we'll obviously leave right away. And he is. So you know what? There we are. 100,100. That's basically the highest I think I've ever had at this point. We also have 8 health. This is a very positive match so far. Now, we know that the secret is not to fuck this up by allowing kind of these shopkeepers to grow angry at me. So, you know, far be it from the normal attitude that the customer is always right. In this situation, the customer is always responsible. So we've got to, like, set up a chain of events that doesn't hurt us. We don't have any more ropes in this situation. We do have to take care of this plant somehow. There we go. Just knock it off the edge. Don't eat the shopkeeper, please. I don't think it'll fall down, so we should be okay. I still have another 52,000. Let's be smart. Cape is a no-brainer purchase. Climbing gloves, also big. I think the bomb box is smart, and then we'll just look for some ropes. We picked up a lot of very, very solid upgrades there that are going to make traversal a lot easier. And you know what? We could do some more mining at some point if we wanted to as well. We will hope... I mean, if we don't find any more ropes, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because now I have the climbing gloves. But we're going to be looking for some ropes, if possible. Are there any down here? More bombs. I just gotta... Oh, shit. Okay, I almost fucked myself there, so let's be cool for a second. Obviously, I want to hurt this guy, and I kind of want to send him over to this part of the map. Good. So we might want to just buy the compass, unless there's ropes available here. Doesn't appear so. So you know what? We'll buy the compass, and do we have enough for spike shoes? Not quite. Manic doesn't mean that much to me. I would also, you know, not necessarily be mad about buying another bomb box. I'm not happy about this situation, as you can probably imagine. All things considered, taking 1 heart of damage there is probably the best I could have hoped for. Now, gotta be a little cautious about this situation. Obviously, these guys are... Oh, are you kidding me? What the F happened there? I took like another 2 hearts of damage. It's alright, though. Play it cool. Mine under. We're still fine. And remember, I mean, 5 health is way more... 4 health is more than I normally have at this point in the game. I'm starting to lose the plot a little bit here. Let's just try not to sweat it so much. He's dead. Does the boomerang matter that much to me? No. We could get a boomerang for a bomb, though, which is actually a totally solid trade considering where we're headed to. So I'll take that. Where did the boomerang go? All the way over here? Wow. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, I know I could mine for some more stuff, but with the amount of bombs that we have, I'm just going to try to play it safe. We're in a very good position. I did not have a great floor, but we got everything we needed. Ankh, climbing gloves, compass, cape, plenty of bombs. We're in a great position moving forwards, especially with our amount of health. I might want to damsel up a little bit if we manage to find some more in fairly easily, you know, killed locations. Okay, now we can easily get this damsel, don't get me wrong. We just had to destroy that first. I don't have any ropes with which to destroy this guy, unfortunately. That might kill the damsel. I hope not. It didn't. In fact, that left us in a pretty good position, assuming I can just get that frog to fuck off for a little while. I don't think there's any spikes down here. There is, you know, the whole explosion factor by way of these guys down here. But if oh, I thought I was gonna take fall damage for sure there. Is our damsel drowning? She actually seems totally okay. And now I wish I'd taken the Matic, but only to, again, I did take some health loss there, so I gotta be careful. But I wish I'd taken the Matic only to make this area of the level a little bit easier on me. Because as is right now, it's been a little bit harrowing, as you can probably tell. I've lost a lot of health in very short amount of time, and we are in the zone where like 1 tiki trap could kill us. Obviously, you know, 1 flower can always kill us, but it's always a little bit disheartening knowing that death is right around the corner, so might as well just fall in here. You know what? We don't really need health all that much. Instead, I'm just gonna, we don't really need treasure all that much. Instead, I'm just gonna focus on surviving, getting to the ice caves, at which point things become a lot easier for us, assuming I can avoid, you know, the myriad instant death items, or instant death enemies in there. Now, we're just gonna float like a butterfly, sting like a bee here. And you know, if we actually found some bees, wouldn't be the end of the world, because the royal jelly might be a sweet upgrade for us to get. Piranhas worry me. Always. Thank you for killing that skeleton. We do have a bat here. The idol doesn't interest me that much. What interests me is that the exit is down here. And I really don't want to go over these plants if I don't have to. Maybe we can just knock him out and also get rid of the spider webs. Just like slowly working him through. There we go. He's dead. So now I guess I probably should try to get that damsel. We do have the climbing gloves. I don't know if I can make that jump regardless, though. So, all right, you know what? Never mind. Sorry, Monty. Not today. Are we safe here? I think we are. We might not be safe moving forward. There's a lot of kind of asshole enemies in this general area. With 4 health, I don't have to sweat it as much as I normally would. You know what? This is bomb-worthy. I'm in a position where I can absolutely afford to take my time here and also kind of waste resources to make good things happen. You get out of there. We have the boomerang here. We can use that to kill those douchebags. We haven't encountered any altars that I've seen so far, which is kind of surprising, actually. Now, let's just stand here. Should be able to, yeah, neutralize that, and then just run through to the exit. Beautiful. We're still in a great position. This has been 20 minutes of strong Spelunky play. I'm not bringing you a shotgun, Tunnel Man. I need all the help I can get here. So I'm pleased that at the very least I have not disappointed myself. Because that's kind of the trend in these Spelunky videos, is a little bit of success followed by a colossal amount of failure. We're not necessarily at that point of success yet, but anytime I can, you know, get to the black market and buy the Ankh without having to kill somebody, is kind of my barometer for what makes a successful run. Or my indicator for what makes a successful run. Because there's a lot of snobs out there when it comes to atmospheric pressure indicators. I'm going to drop this boomerang. I'm going to take our damsel. I'm going to run for my life. Obviously, that was a little bit harrowing, but I had confidence that I can make it happen reasonably easily. Take our damsel to the exit. Again, might seem silly, might seem like the boomerang's more important than the health, but we can't take either of them with us once we discover that Ozymandias head. So, you know, I'm assuming that we're basically a lock to get the hedge it here. Might as well just stack up bombs and ropes if at all possible. You know, 20 whatever bombs might seem like overkill. I'm just killing this dude because I want to make sure I can get this crate down here. It's probably going to pay for itself. It didn't actually that time. Now I'm just, again, kind of moving around as much as I can laterally here because we want to make sure we're not missing out on the statue head. I believe there's only one. Ooh, that was close. I believe there's only one per level. So I want to make sure that I'm not just bypassing it. Taking one hit of health, not the end of the world. Actually, I do want to hit that bouncer here. See if we can make it up here. Might as well bounce on this dude as well. I think we're pretty safe to leave this floor, but I just want to take a little gander up here at the top, just in case I made a mistake. It doesn't appear so. So you know what? Let's just float down to the gold here, and then leave. Decent floor. Now, I believe the Ozymandias head has to be on this floor unless we've made a terrible mistake. So I will do my due diligence and look for it. But at the same time, if it's not here, then, you know, that's going to be our big mistake that we've encountered so far. I don't know what I'm trying to do with that pod. Like, it seemed like that pod must have been the most valuable thing in the world to me at the moment. It's okay, just take it slow again. Pick this up. As long as you're not moving, then there's no risk to you. I don't know how to deal with this guy. There we go. I didn't know if I could fit under him, but I managed to make it work. There's the Ozymandias head. The Manic doesn't do us any good. Unless we like took that dude to the exit, and then I don't know if that would even work. At this point, I'm just going to make sure that I make a controlled descent to my death. The Ankh is going to resurrect us. Applause, everybody. 3 cheers. We managed to get the hedge it, assuming I don't hit the right bumper too fast. We'll just wait for it to fall on us. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're at our last Ice Caves level. Should be easy. I don't foresee the temple being too difficult. I would love to buy the pitcher's mitt at this point, or find a way to get a shotgun. We could get a jetpack, I think. Oh no, jetpack is, I sense a psychic presence. My mistake. Don't get frozen. That's a big issue, actually. Thank you for killing that spider for me. Now health is important again. It didn't kill the spider, actually, just kind of annoyed him. Health is important, so we'll just take PewDiePie to the exit here. 28 bombs. I feel like Anubis is going to be easy, but obviously this is where things start to get a little trickier. We're going to have to kill Anubis, take his staff, and then, you know, let's just focus on one objective at a time, shall we? That should blow up this guy without any kind of hassle. He didn't even get aggroed. We get the pitcher's mitt. Wow. That was so lucky, because then immediately Anubis showed up. So he's going to die. And he'll drop the staff in a totally okay location, assuming these donuts dissipate, which they absolutely will. Please tell me that caveman can't pick this up. Now, oh, shit. That was close, man. Oh, my God. There we go. I just wanted to get him kind of out of the way there. All right, that was a good wake-up call to not get too cocky, because even though things are going well, that could have easily changed there. What the? I must have hit that rock into me. Okay, it's all good. Now, I just wanted to make sure we killed that guy without putting ourselves... That looks like some kind of shoe there. I killed Monty. It was a spike shoe. That's okay. That's good, actually. Now, just play it cool here. Oh, shit. That is a nasty way to go. Maybe we want to go down this way instead. Except there is the thwomp here. We can... We can blow these thwomps up with individual bombs. I don't understand, like, what the... fucking problem is here. I know I'm spamming bombs here. This might not be the best course of action. But I can tell that the exit is down there. I don't know if that lava, like, coming out of there actually hurts us. It probably does. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. But geez, man. It's a scary position right here. This is also not the correct way to the exit, I feel. There's another... Okay, one last bomb. Used a lot of bombs here. There's no thwomp around us. Jesus, this is a scary floor, but we made it happen. We've got 4 health still. We got the Anubis staff. We have the hedge it. All we need to do now is find this golden door. Hopefully, I was praying basically in a secular way that it was going to be like right next to us, and it kind of is. so I can't really complain. I will, if I have to, use a rope, but I don't have to. So this is an easy get for us right here. Let's pop this open and head in. This is going to be the City of Gold now. Now we have to kill Anubis II. This, automatically now, this makes it, I think, our third most successful run possible. Or not possible, but the third most successful run I've ever had. Which is super significant. Okay, play it cool. I just had a big moment of not thinking there. Are these arrow traps, have they already fired? That worries me. There's so many arrow traps and they're all made of beautiful, beautiful gold. Okay, that was close as well. I apologize for being a little quieter than usual right now, but I find myself in a little bit scarier of a position than normal, I would say at least. Now, this dude has lost his wings, I believe. Now he is just an angry insect. Coming this fall from Rovio. It's all good. Stay cool. There's a mummy. He's gonna fire some angry locusts into the wall. That's okay though. We'll just stick him with a bomb. We still have 17 bombs, more than enough to annoy the shit out of Olmec. There's our what is it called? Necronomicon. I apologize for my commentary becoming a little stunted here, but I'm getting too big for my britches. I'm a little bit surprised to be here, to be honest with you. We are going to use a fuck ton of bombs to get through this section, which I'm not necessarily super stoked about. We might as well kill... You don't have to kill Anubis II, but you might as well, because otherwise I believe he comes and fights you on the Olmec level. So I could just run for the exit, and you know, what I'm doing right here is actually just setting up a path to the exit, essentially. But we're going to take our Necronomicon, then as soon as Anubis II comes out, we're going to start... I didn't even expect those skeletons. We're going to start spamming bombs at him. He should die in 2 hits. Fantastic. Now we're just going to drop down to that exit and make it work for us, assuming there's no thwomps down here that can kill us. Holy shit. Okay, that was the 3rd level done. Now we're on Olmec. We have the Necronomicon. Consistency is getting to be kind of a strong point, in all honesty. This is our last... This is Olmec, okay. So, you know, anything could basically kill us here, but there's no arrow traps or anything like that. I mostly just have to find out where the Necronomicon is gonna do its war thing, and then I can just fall down, set the bombs there. Let's look at the Necronomicon here. It's going a little crazy here, but it's going more... Oh, shit. What's that guy's problem? Maybe I just want to go up here. There's not gonna be any health here, so I should probably not worry about that. He's dead. Alright, you come for me, Olmec. And then I'm gonna go over here. Where's our... Here. This is our spot. I'm going to mark it with a bomb so that I don't forget it. I can't believe I've actually beaten this boss at one point in my life. That strikes me as kind of, like, anachronistic. That's not the right word, but it strikes me as something that I didn't believe I could do. Now, we do only have 10 bombs here, but with our climbing gloves, we should be able to get up to a more... Oh, shit, just don't die. We should be able to get up to more bombs over here, is my guess. Although, of course, you will have to fight some of those dudes that Olmec creates. There's usually more crates and stuff up here. This has been like a half-hour-long Spelunky run. I wonder if this is the longest Spelunky run I've ever had. Probably not, but it's got to be at least close. Like Glenn close. If you know what I mean, fellas from the 1980s. There's a bomb box. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. Might as well continue just examining up here. More ropes certainly could come in handy. Do we have any more crates is the real question. It does not appear so. Okay. So instead, we'll just fall down. I assume Olmec is not... Oh, actually, he's real close. We want him to move to this way and not get us trapped on the top of the ceiling there. So now that we have 20 bombs, might be able to swing this one, believe it or not. We're just going to make sure that he's stuck there. And then we're going to get set kind of destroying the territory here in the proper way. There's the exit right there. So I just kind of am doing some controlled demolition here. Want to make sure that I'm blowing a path wide enough that Olmec kind of has no choice but to fall down here. Remember, what I have to do? I have to use Olmec as a path. Like, as a platform, just to get to the bottom here. So I'm just blowing out the sides here to approximate one Olmec-sized hole. Now, if I don't blow myself up from a bomb here, which is a legitimate concern, believe you me, I think this is probably some of the best chance, or one of the best chances I've ever had to make this happen. I'm a little bit excited, actually. Nervous, but also, no question, excited. It's like the first day of school, man. I gotta prove myself here. You gotta fight somebody on the first day, or you gotta be somebody's bitch. There we go. Now we're gonna hang out here. I also want to kind of drop a rope. That's gonna be like our safety harness, basically. And I want to put a bomb there. And I also, if possible, want to put a bomb here. Okay, so we just used 13 bombs. I think we've made a pretty decent Olmec-sized hole here. Now what we're gonna do, get on this guy's head, ride to freedom. It might be perfect. Holy shit, it worked! We got to hell. You said it, there were those who said it could never be done. He smiled as he said, well, maybe it couldn't. Check it out, we're going through those Bowser-style boss doors. I am stoked right now. I'm an excited man. I don't know what I got on the City of Gold. It seems like I picked up a lot of treasure. A horrible feeling of nausea comes over you. Now, how about we just don't lose immediately in hell? That's, kind of what I'm looking for here as far as my plan for this run. So we're just gonna kill everything that we come across. We've got a new journal entry. It's been a while since that happened, legitimately. We got Vampire Bat. Fought this enemy before. He's still kind of a dickhole, though. Get out of my face. He's a leaper. Don't die to bats or vampire bats, please. If you're gonna die, at least die to some kind of new enemy like a bat. But in any case, this has been the best Spelunky video, am I wrong? This is a landmark event. We got to hell, finally. It took us 94 kills, 26 minutes, 50 seconds, but, you know, 85, 86 episodes. Holy shit, man. Those of you in the comments, naysayers, it happened, I made it, now I gotta beat it. You know, the odds of me even getting back to hell in the next episode are probably pretty low, but in any case, thank you guys for watching and supporting the Spelunky series so far. I knew it, I knew I could make it happen, just given enough time. You just take the pressure off of that, kind of like putting out an episode daily, and there it comes in a matter of 10 videos or something. But again, in any case, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.